Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, so here we have today a 2019 on a 19 plate Mazda CX5 in Sport Nav Plus trim with a 2 litre 165 PS petrol engine and a 6-speed manual gearbox. This is a car we know very, very well. We took this vehicle in part exchange yesterday from a very loyal, very good TW White & Sons Mazda customer. Has just renewed for another near identical CX5, albeit I think I went for a slightly different colour this time. Customers we know well, car we've serviced from new as well, supplied by us new, serviced by us. We know where it's been all of its life and can document the sort of whole of the history of the car. Arrived with us last night, as I mentioned, in the condition you see here. It's had a wash and a hoover this morning, and other than that, the car's in absolutely standout condition. We're very fortunate as a dealer group that we have a number of customers who really do look after their cars well. People who are loyal to the brand, loyal to the dealership, and really do know how to look after their cars. You know, service with a main dealer such as ourselves, and look after the condition of the car so well. It's finished in a colour called Machine Grey. This is a really popular Mazda colour. I mentioned very recently in another video, I believe it's one of the only colours that we offer in the entire Mazda range. It's on every single vehicle that we sell, and that's not the case with all of our colours, but really nice colour. Suits the car beautifully, and to be fair, suits any car it goes on. It's such a nice sort of between a sort of lighter and a gunmetal grey. Really nice finish, and very good looking car. Car's got a black leather interior, which we'll come on to show you shortly, and Sport Nav Plus specification is comprehensive to say the least. As a go round, I hope to show you as much as I possibly can, but wanted to spend a little bit of time just trying to show you the condition of the car. So it is superb. A video and photos aren't always the best way to see a car, but hopefully some of what I'm going to show you will give you a good idea of just how nice the car is. So you'll notice there, car's got a power tailgate. That is a feature of a Sport Nav or Sport Nav Plus CX5. See carpets all in beautiful order, apart from a very tiny bit of fluff there. It's in really lovely condition, and no sign that this has ever had an animal in the boot. Certainly no adverse smells. It's never been smoked in. Really nice condition. No rips or stains or anything on the side of the wheel arches there as well. You do have this retractable tonneau cover, which actually, if I pull that out, it's on an extended runner, and you can just clip it up into place there, and then it remains on that, and when the tailgate goes down, it will retract at the same time. You do have these little release levers here to get to the back seats. They're on like a spring-loaded mechanism, so all we do is pull that handle, and it'll fold the seat down for you. Absolutely loads of usable space. It's a huge boot without seats being down, but when they are folded down, it's so much room, and a flat load area, as you can see there from where it folds down. So yeah, very good amount of usable space in this car. Now with power tailgate, should have mentioned, you have a button on the boot here. There's buttons on the keys to release it, and there's also a button inside the car. So even if you're walking up to it with the keys in your hand, you can open the tailgate from 10-20 metres away if you want to. But to put it back down, best thing to use is just that button on there. You'll notice as it comes down, you've got reversing camera there, rear parking sensors, some very smart sort of twin exhaust outlets. Looks very cool. Let's come around to the side of the car. You'll see, being a Sport Nav Plus, this has a slightly updated style of alloy wheel versus the 2018 car. Sport Nav Plus came out in the very end of 2018 when they made some revisions to CX5, and wheels are all beautiful, totally unmarked, and on matching Toyo or Toyo proxy tyres. And this is what these cars were given from factory, so that's a good sign that still on original tyres. I'll show you the back of the car. Just going to put that seat back up into place, and you'll notice really lovely black leather interior. It's got like a very sort of fine, almost orange or brown stitching on the seats. It looks really nice to have that little bit of contrast. It's got a real premium feel to the interior, and it's just a lovely place to be. Mazda have worked really hard on interior quality over the last few years, and it really started to show around 2016 onwards, and this car is no different. While we're here, we'll show you in the centre armrest you have a little section you can lift up here, and that has twin USB charging in it. So if you're going to have anybody in the back of the car wants to charge their device, they've got some space there to do so, along with some cup holders, and you've got fans in the back to keep them cool or warm them up as well. Mention while we're here, headliner all in beautiful order. Even things like the door cards, totally unmarked, not scuffed, not scraped. Sill entry points, no sign that a seat belt's ever been caught in it or anything like that. Car has had a very, very easy life, and really has been cherished by its owner. Keyless entry and start, and the keyless entry to the doors is just on the door there. Push button start I'll show you shortly. On entry to the car you are greeted with electric adjust seats with memory function on the driver's seat. So both front seats are electric adjust, but the driver is the only one with memory function, so you can adjust that as you need, and it does have lumbar support in it as well. All electric windows, power mirrors, and the all important 10-speaker Bose stereo. This for me is, and I've said it a few times, the defining feature of a CX5 for me. It's an incredible stereo with all the work that Mazda have done with sound deadening and soundproofing in the car. None of that quality sound is lost. So it's a brilliant stereo. You've got tweeters just up there, which are also Bose branded. Really nice option. We'll start the car up, so you just have to have clutch pedal down. Press that button one time, the car will come into life, and you'll see car has covered 18,691 miles, so not a high mileage car at all. It's got Mazda's multimedia system here, and this has inbuilt navigation, hands-free telephone, and DAB digital radio. Also get a reversing camera if we select reverse at the same time too. A climate control air conditioning system, heated seats and heated steering wheel, a wonderful 6-speed manual gearbox. It's a really nice gearbox to use. Mazda are very good at a manual transmission, and an electronic handbrake. Car's also got things like head-up display, which you'll be able to see projected onto the windscreen there with a little 0 mile per hour, adaptive radar cruise control, automatic lights and automatic wipers. Everything you could expect of a modern car. Car's got a full and complete service record with ourselves, having last been done in September last year, so not due anything for the time being. Hasn't been through an MOT yet because the car just isn't old enough. I think that's everything. If you've got any questions, please feel free to give us a call. Thank you very much for watching. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks very much. Cheers then.